Hey guys, how's it going? It's Frontier Beer back with another video, and today we're going to be going to Cynosure Brewing here in Anchorage, Alaska.
Yeah, we're pretty stoked to go to Cynosure Brewing. They have a lot of good Belgians and lagers on tap there. That's something they specialize in there. Also, the atmosphere is pretty great as well. So,
Super cool spot. We have a lot of cool beers we want to show you guys, so we'll see you there. Cynosure, another really good brewery to hit up in Alaska.
for sure, yeah.
And so I'm a big fan of it. So what we wanted to do is, like, a few of the beers here that kind of drew us to this place were I think that'd be a good place to start. Let's talk about
The way I heard about this place was on an Alaskan beer page. It was kind of a new brewery alert, and I really like what they call the No here. I think that's probably my favorite beer. They do so many good things here with Belgians and kind of like a wider lagers. I think is something that they do very well. The atmosphere here too is it's very warm and inviting and welcome. Okay, well, I mean, so I think the first I'm going to highlight is going to be the Belgian triple here. As you can see, it's got kind of a nice little, I can't see there we go. Alright, so it's got a nice golden color to it. Triples are generally going to be higher in alcohol content. A lot of times you can taste a lot of good spicy notes from it too as well. So let's give it a shot here. The thing I really like about this triple here is incredibly smooth. Like you have no idea it's like such a high ABV or heavy body. It's incredibly smooth. Really like this beer.
Oh, yeah, I completely agree. It is very smooth.
Absolutely. So it has the characteristics of that triple, but I think this is to highlight something that is a much smoother type of Belgian triple.
Yeah, I mean, based on the ones I've tried, this one just seems to really like flow. It's not, too harsh.
For sure.
Definitely a fan of that guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right on.
What was next on your list?
What's
number two?
Number two. Well, honestly, this should be number one, but in order of my flight here. So this is my favorite beer here. This is called the No. So this is a Belgian kind of a strong ale style, a darker strong ale style. It's also kind of spicy. As you can see, it's kind of a darker body here. Nice dark body. So this is actually a competition winner at our earlier video that we made at the Alaska Beer and Barley Wine Festival. This placed in a category for a winter warmer. So this is kind of a style that if you're like sitting next to a fire and kind of have a nice winter night type of a deal.
So actually, the tournament, or it was like a competition. The competition was for beers based on how good they would taste in front of a fire.
Yeah,
and so it was like a functional style event for that, and so I believe this placed third.
This placed third. Yep. So this just.
I think it was kind of like a fun tournament. Like when it comes to that, like instead of like a style based, it was more functional.
What kind of a beer do you think you would like if you're drinking something next to a fire? That's kind of a cool concept. Yeah.
So
let's have a taste, man. So
let's get in there.
Yeah, man. So I'm kind of thinking like a kind of orange peel kind of taste from it. It's definitely still.
Expect immediately the first thing is
especially
orange
when
peel.
you look at this, especially because of how dark it is. That's the thing that makes this unique.
Right out of the gate, you're just like orange peel.
Yeah.
Kind of cool.
I'm getting some orange peel from this, man. I really love this beer. It's kind of a warm, kind of fuzzy feeling kind of beer to me. I really love this. It's just like that Belgian. Super smooth.
Let me get some of this orange peel.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. So I see
what I'm saying.
Yeah. You're not you would expect like some like chocolatey, smoky kind of thing.
No, it's kind of
some
spice. Kind of like very like almost like a Christmassy beer kind of.
Yeah, it's kind of with that malt, but then like you get that fruitiness to it.
Yeah.
So and it's really just all. I don't know how to describe it, but
It's very warm and festive feeling beer to me. Is the thing.
yeah. Okay.
So-
Yeah, I would go with festive feeling.
Yeah.
I think that's a good way to describe it. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Solid.
All right, man. You want to step in one of your beers
Okay.
here?
All
Or?
right. Okay. So after running through the list, this is probably my favorite one. It's their Saison. Let's see if that gets into focus. But,
Nice clear body.
Yeah, the clear body, really everything you'd expect from the Saison, but it's not like they're trying to like reinvent the wheel here with this Saison, but it's just a very well made one.
Yeah.
Everything you would expect, you get the smell, you get that really spicy, like the spiciness right off on the nose there. But so let's give it a taste. You just get like that floral spiciness, just like everything you would want out of a Saison, but just really well made version of it. So really big fan, really easy drinking. Summer's finally coming through, so
It's
this
creeping
is,
up, yeah.
this is what you'd want for that.
So anybody that knows me knows I love a good Pilsner. As you can see, it's a nice pale lager, as Pilsner is. It tastes crisp, clean.
I'm gonna have to swoop in here. Okay, you let them know. You let the people know
It's
how
a
this tastes.
crisp, clean Pilsner. One thing I like about Pilsners is that it sometimes will have a little hint of skunk too, a little. And this one kind of does, just a tad.
At the very end. I mean, it has, because a lot of them, I feel like you get it like midway through, and it's just kind of
This
like
is
lame,
like kind of afterwards.
but it's like at the very end, and it's just very distinct and over with.
For
it
sure,
usually
yeah.
hits you with it, and you're like, hey, I'm here, and then it pieces out. So, I'm a fan of that.
Yeah. You like that Pils, huh?
It's like the guy that like shows up at a party, but like doesn't say the whole time.
Yeah.
Like, he just like
Yeah,
shows up, but
just
I mean, like he was good. He was like fun to hang out with, but like knows when
Knows
he
when
just
to leave.
did. Yeah, he just knows when to did. Yeah, so that's the funk in this beer right here.
Cheers, man. That was good. I like that.
Okay, so I am pouring the grisette, and as you can see, it's a little bit of a cloudy beer. This is a Belgian wheat ale. It is one of those styles of beer that that kind of disappeared for a while and then came back thanks to homebrewers, and it's being done a little bit commercially now. But it's a little bit of a mystery as to how the name grisette came about. Gris, G-R-I-S, means gray in French. Grisette means little gray. And the thought is that either the name comes from the outfits, the dresses that the women who served the beer wore, these gray dresses, or it came from the target population for this particular beer, which is the miners in southern Belgium. So like Saisons are known for being brewed for the farmhands, grisettes were brewed for the miners, and so the gray might have been from the dust that the miners had when they came in for a beer. So.
So, next on the list, we have the Helles. Helles's are actually one of my favorite lagers.
Why is that, Pete?
Well,
why are Hell is that one of your favorite lagers?
I mean, it's a very traditional Bavarian style lager. So it's a pale lager. You still kind of get that crisp, kind of clean taste with it, but you're getting a little bit more kind of earthy notes, I think, when you're drinking this.
Okay.
And that really highlights
When I had it, it was like Earth City, bro.
Yeah.
It was very earthy.
Mm-hmm. Das is a good beer. Yeah.
That's good. But okay, well, did you get? You gonna tell the people what you tasted?
Well, I mean, yeah, like it's exactly as I just said, man. So it's this
Man,
one in
it
particular.
is like crazy earthy, man. It is just full on.
Or you drink the same thing?
Yeah. It's like it is so insane. It's like when you finished mowing your lawn. That is, and you smell that smell. That's the taste right now.
That's a good smell. I've always enjoyed that.
Yeah, I'm
know?
not saying
Like
it's a bad thing. I'm just saying it's earthy and it's like strong and it doesn't like dissipate. It's the whole way through. You get the whole thing.
Yeah, it's got a very well established flavor to it.
Yeah, and
it definitely does.
It is very bold. Like it's like lets itself be known. Kind of so I'm a fan. It's probably not a thing I'll get every time, but it's definitely unique. It's its own thing.
Sure.
And
I mean, honestly, you're not going to find a bad beer here. Like, you can't really go wrong on the menu. But these are just a few that we wanted to highlight. I think that were worth mentioning. At least one of my favorites.
Those are the ones that really stood out to us when it came to the beers here at Cynosure. So hopefully you guys, whenever you're in Alaska or if you're already up here, be sure to check them out. They're pretty dope.
Lemon face. Lime face. Ah!